Hey guys, let's get more news about Steelers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Steelers make $4 million move ahead of free agency, report. The Pittsburgh Steelers came to terms on a cap-saving move with about 4 days to go before the legal tampering period of NFL free agency begins on March 10. NFL Network insider Tom Pelissero relayed the news on X, stating, "The Steelers and LB Cole Holcomb agreed to a revised contract, clearing $4 million in cap space." Holcomb hasn't played since suffering a dislocated knee on November 2, 2023. But he's fully healthy now. Pittsburgh values his leadership and the plan is for him to play in 2025. There you have it, a relatively obvious cut candidate stays put in Pittsburgh as the Steelers managed to strike a deal with the veteran linebacker. As a reminder, the front office could have saved $6 million by releasing Holcomb, so they'll sacrifice $2 million worth of cap space in order to retain him in this compromise. The agreement stabilizes the Steelers' depth at the position behind Patrick Queen, while also saving some money in the process. Holcomb will join second-year draft pick Peyton Wilson, 2022 draft pick Mark Robinson and Devin Harper, along with a chance that veterans Elandon Roberts and/or Tyler Matakevich still re-sign this spring. Does Cole Holcomb's return make it less likely Steelers will re-sign Elandon Roberts? Roberts has made it clear that he wants to reunite with the Steelers in free agency, but does Holcomb's return make that less likely? According to Steelers Depot, the short answer is no. The revised contract for ILB Cole Holcomb should make it easier to re-sign ILB Elandon Roberts at around the same price range, Steelers Depot posted after the news was announced. Adding, they were not going to be able to leave Holcomb at $6 million and then sign Roberts for less from a price/valuation/semantics standpoint. So, in a sense, Holcomb's pay cut might actually strengthen the odds that Roberts re-signs. Of course, Pittsburgh could also choose to spend that money elsewhere, moving forward with a group that relies on Queen, Wilson, Holcomb and Robinson. Steelers beat reporter highlights potential high-upside free agency flyer at inside linebacker. With so much money already invested in Queen, the Steelers really cannot afford to spend too much more on inside linebacker. Having said that, The Athletic's Pittsburgh beat writer Mike DeFabua did highlight one potential wildcard addition on March 6, former Detroit Lions fourth-rounder Derrick Barnes. "In a past life, I covered Barnes when he was at Purdue," DeFabua noted. Continuing, at 6'0" and 240 pounds, he has a playing style and build that reminds me a lot of Roberts. The concern is that Barnes is coming off a torn PCL and MCL, but if the Steelers are okay with his medical evaluation, signing the 26-year-old when his stock is low could be a way to get younger at that position. To be clear, this would be a buy low, high upside move, as DeFabua alluded. It would also mean moving on from Roberts as Barnes would take his roster spot as a top 4 inside linebacker along with Queen, Wilson, and Holcomb. Since entering the league in 2021, Barnes has racked up 211 total tackles, 12 for a loss, over 54 appearances, including playoffs. He managed to stay healthy his first 3 years in the league, then only suited up for 3 games in 2024. Barnes hasn't displayed too many game-changing traits at the NFL level. His lone interception came during the postseason, and he's only forced 1 fumble. Barnes has also registered 4.0 career sacks, 8 QB hits and 4 pass defenses. Hard-nosed Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver makes major life announcement. Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver Ben Skowronek married Brianna Stroup in a wedding at Cabo San Lucas. The wedding happened on the coastline, right off the beach. The wedding happened on March 1 at the Nobu Hotel Los Cabos. Skowronek and Stroup had been dating for 3 seasons, and met while Skowronek and Stroup were students at Northwestern in 2018. The spot, Cabo San Lucas, was the first vacation the pair took together as a couple after the Rams' Super Bowl win in 2022. Skowronek played 3 seasons with the Rams from 2021 to 2023. Skowronek joined the Steelers as a practice squad addition in August. Once he joined the team, Skowronek missed time with shoulder and hip injuries, but became an integral part of their special teams units. Later in the year, he became a versatile blocker in Arthur Smith's offense. Skowronek is a free agent and can sign wherever he would please, but he got a sizable role with the Steelers this season, and both sides could be interested in a reunion in 2025. New team emerges as possible landing spot for Pittsburgh Steelers star running back. While the Las Vegas Raiders and Los Angeles Chargers have long been floated as teams that could pursue Pittsburgh Steelers running back Najee Harris, it appears another team could be in the market. Minnesota Vikings insider Darren Wolfson noted that if the Vikings could not re-sign Aaron Jones and he went elsewhere, the Vikings would be right in the market for Harris, who appears to have a few teams that will inquire on his availability. I don't think the Vikings are going beyond $7 million on Aaron Jones. It may even be a tick less than that. But the Vikings want Aaron Jones back. That is priority number one. If they have to pivot, if Jones ends up elsewhere, Najee Harris, my understanding is Najee Harris, a free agent, is on the Vikings' radar. And then you can draft one too, Wolfson said. Sources told Penn Live at the NFL Combine that Harris is expected to have a strong market. He will likely earn between $8 to $10 million on the open market, a number the Steelers are unwilling to match. That was all before Saquon Barkley signed a new extension with the Philadelphia Eagles worth more than $20 million per year. While Harris is not in the same stratosphere as the only true young, starting running back in free agency, Harris should get a contract worth a lot in free agency. It is likelier than ever he could break that $10 million per year mark. And with a strong market, Harris seems to have several suitors. The Las Vegas Raiders were one team that came up quite often when talking about Harris. All in all, expect Harris to leave Pittsburgh this year in free agency. Are you a fan? What do you think about Najee Harris's exit? Leave your opinion in the comments.